In my previous video on how to run Facebook ads in 2023, I showed you everything you need to know about running ads and how you can set up. Now in this video, what I want to do is that I want to show you the same thing, but also include some updates that are now available on Facebook, on the ads manager, or while you're running your ads, you will see one of these new updates. So stay tuned to the end of this video so that you can learn exactly how you can run Facebook and Instagram ads. All right, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Bizlit NG, and this YouTube channel basically talks about everything that has to do with Facebook ads, Instagram ads. We talk about advertising, and we also talk about how you can leverage advertising platforms like Facebook, Instagram, every other platform, and how you can use these platforms to grow your sales and improve your visibility as a business owner or whether as a career person. All right, in my previous video I've talked about how to run Facebook and Instagram ads in 2023, where I focused on Facebook ads, and in that video I explained everything you need to know. The thing is that after that video, Facebook had done a lot of updates on the platform, and the platform now looks a lot different, and I've been getting questions like, what do I do when I get to this? Oh, I'm not seeing this on my own end. So what I'm doing right now is to do this video to help you understand how the new platform looks like and what you need to do while you're setting up your ad campaigns. Very simple, very straightforward. So please ensure that you watch this video to the end so that you can see how you can run your ads right now. This is the updated version of how you can run your ads in 2023 and 2024 as well. All right, so let's get straight into my laptop where I'm going to show you everything that you need to know. So please stay tuned and also keep watching. And remember that if you are new to this YouTube channel, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you enjoy watching this video and a lot of other videos that I have on this platform. Thank you so much. So let's get straight into my laptop, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do, right? So by now, of course, you know the ads manager already. You know how it looks like. So this is the ads manager, and what I'm going to do is to just click on the green button here, right? This big green button, and I'm going to click create. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to create any type of campaign just for me to show you exactly what these new features are, the new updates and everything that you need to know. All right, so we're going to create an engagement campaign, right? And I'm going to just click where you say name your campaign. We could just name the campaign anything right now. Okay, so we'll just name that test. Okay, and name that also, and also this one. Okay, so I've been able to name all the campaigns, so I just click continue. Now this is a new update. Now normally when you click on the create and then you put in all those things that I just did, you will just be taken into the campaign and you can start setting up everything. But now there's an option for a recommended settings and a manual engagement campaign. Please, I want to advise you to always choose the manual engagement campaign. Very important. Always choose the manual engagement campaign. So I'm going to click on the manual engagement campaign and then click continue. This is very important because what is happening is that Meta is now trying to give you a lot of settings that they have prepared, and usually it's not always very good for you to follow those settings because they will just do those settings to actually help them make more money, while you might not be getting as much result as you should get. So, and it doesn't give you all the controls that you need to have. So choose the manual one, and then you get to see this page, right? So of course we have a special ad category. You know that already. The buying type also is auction, right? You can see that the buying type is always auction. Please leave it as that. All right, so click next. Now we also have the A/B test and the advantage campaign budget. That is normal. It's still right there. So click next, and then we're going to get into these properly. Okay, now you will see that what we have here: messaging app on your ad, calls, website. Typically, we have the same thing that you will normally see, right? So I mean, I'm sure you know this already. So we have the normal things that you will see. Okay, so click to message. Of course, the ad type must be click to message. All right, your ad type must be click to message, not sponsored message. Now let me explain this before I move on the conversion. So messaging apps on your ad, calls, website, app, and Facebook page. Now what this means, messaging apps means that when you use this, people will be able to send you messages on platforms like Instagram, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp. They'll be able to send you messages on these platforms, right? If you choose the second one, what that means is that you would be able to get people to watch a particular video. So this on your ad is only going to work for a video. So you'll be able to get people to watch your video, maybe an event that you have, whatever it is, but you'll be able to get people to watch your video post engagement, event responses, reminder, you can see them here. All right, but I typically would use this for a video view campaign where you use a video and people watch the video and they are able to reach out to you via that video. That's what I would use that to do. Okay, now the other one is for calls, right? Do you want to optimize your advert for calls? You want people to call you? This is also a feature that you can use. Now, I don't use this feature a whole lot, but you can test it out and see if it works for you. But majorly what I use is the messaging apps and the on your ad. When I use on your ad, I choose the video views and I use a video on my page, or I'm going to get there and I'm going to explain all those things. All right. So let's start with the messaging apps, right? So let's start with the messaging apps. Now, if you do the messaging apps, now all you have to do is to select. When you come here, of course, your page must be represented. Then when you get to the messaging apps, you select the platform you want people to message you on. So whether it's Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, I would not advise you to select all three at once. I would advise that you select a platform at a time. It's really advisable that way so that you don't get anything wrong from your ad, right? So for this, I'm going to use Instagram. Very simple. I'm going to use Instagram for this ad, all right? Now, so I'm going to come down here. So I don't need to bother myself about the phone number and all those things. Now, maximize number of conversations. Now, remember that the goal of this campaign that you're running is for people to send you messages. So it'll be sensible enough for you to make the performance goal to maximize number of conversations, because the conversations in the DM is what is going to actually bring the result that you want. So you don't just want people to click your advert. It's not just about clicking, it's about them messaging, and that conversation is what you want to maximize, or what you want the performance goal to be about. So leave that as maximize number of conversations, and then you come to the budget. Now, if you are running an advert that is meant for messaging, that is meant for people to message you, I would advise that you stick to a budget of about 5,000 and above, nothing below that, because this type of campaign is a bit pricey, and that's because you're asking people to do a lot more. You're asking people to send you messages, and that's a lot more from that. I mean, compared to somebody, it's a lot more compared to you asking somebody to click or asking somebody to like. It's not so much. But when you say somebody should message, it takes a lot, and that makes it a lot pricey. Okay, so I'm going to be using 5,000 here. Okay, so 5,000 daily budget, and you can choose a lifetime budget. If you have, like, say for example, you have like 200,000 naira for this campaign, you can put a lifetime budget of 200,000 naira, and then Meta will be the one to choose how they apportion the daily budget and all that. Yeah, so you can choose to do that. Also, you can choose to set an end date. So by just clicking in the box, you can choose to set an end date for your campaign, meaning that you want Meta to only charge you between this period, say for 1 week, 2 weeks, depending on how long you want your advert to be. So you can also start your advert in a future date. Whether you're running the campaign, you don't want the campaign to start today, you want it to start on the weekend, you can easily just set that up by changing the start date and then setting the end date, so that you are not charged more than you should be charged. Okay, I hope you take note of that also. Now, there is something also called schedule. Now, this is also a new feature that Facebook has just included. Pardon me if I keep saying Facebook, Meta, don't worry, you understand what I'm saying anyway. So if you intend to schedule your ad in a way, you want to schedule your ad in a way that you don't want your ad to run all the time, this is where you can do that, right? So you can actually see here, you can actually increase your budget during specific time. Say, for example, you run a business where people message you the most during the weekday. Say during Monday to Wednesday, you get a lot of messages. And you know that for your business, Monday is very key. For your advert, you can increase your budget during that period. So every Monday, your advert budget increases. Or every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, your advert budget increases. You can see it here. So you can set when the advert budget will increase, from when to when, and then you can set the amount it will increase by. So if you want it to increase by 1,000 naira on those days, so if you've set 5,000 naira budget daily, on those days that you want the ad budget to be increased, say 1,000 naira, on those days you'll be spending about 6,000 naira. I hope you understand that. Now, this would only work if you know your data. You know when you get a lot of customers come in, you get a lot of sales coming. So this is what you would use in case you want to use that. Okay, but for this ad, I'm not doing anything like that. Now, this is also a new feature that's just been added. All right, so location. Now, this is what I always would tell people: when you run your ads, please ensure you have specific locations that you want to use. All right, and you can also niche down on your locations by putting in their range, right? You can put in their range. You can pin anywhere on the map that you want. You know, it's pretty much easy. So, but what I advise is type in the specific locations you want where you feel like you're going to get more results from. So for this ad, I'm going to be using Lagos only, right? So I'm going to come down, scroll down. Now you notice something here. They have something called the Advantage Plus Audience. It's also a new feature. The Advantage Plus Audience is also a new feature. Now, what you need to do is that you need to switch it to a manual audience. This gives you control over the audience setup and everything. If you use the Advantage, Meta is going to be the one to preside over your audience and choosing everything that works. But you don't want to do that, okay? So click on Switch to Original Audience. Once you click on that, it'll pop up the original audience that we both know, like the one we know, right? Which is the age, gender, the targeting, and all those things. So some people wonder, I'm not seeing the targeting again. It's because they've changed it now. It is now set to Advantage Plus. You have to switch to it to the manual before you can get access to it. Okay, so I'm going to just click on the age, set the age for my ad, and then I'll just set the age for my ad quickly. Okay. And then set the gender for my ad and also put in my targeting, right? I put in my targeting, the right targets that I want to use, everything I want to use as my target, put that in. So let's say I'm targeting business owners for this type of ad. Okay, so small business. And then I can use the suggestion to get more interests that are similar. Okay, entrepreneurship, right? Home business. You know, I just use the suggestion to select things that are similar, right? Once I'm done with these, the next thing I want to do is to placement. Now, the placement also, by default, they have the Advantage Plus placement where they choose all the placements for you. So what you need to do is to always switch it to show more options. And then you see here, it says edit. Then you come down and switch to manual placement. Switch to manual placement. Now, because we are running an advert that is directly going to be sent to Instagram, the only placement that would normally be there will be Instagram, which is why every other thing is faded and only Instagram is ticked because of the type of campaign that we're running. Okay, understand how that works. Okay, so what you do after this is to click next, right? Now you can further streamline your placement if you want to further choose. Maybe you want Instagram stories, reels, whatever it is, but I advise that you leave all the placements on Instagram on. Okay, so this is the last part where you create your advert. What you can do is you have two options, either to create the ad by uploading whatever it is you want to use for the advert, or you can just use an existing post that is already on your page. I like to use an existing post because it saves me more time and also helps me to track my advert a lot on Instagram directly. So what I'll do is just to select a post, right? This is for a real estate company. So I'll just do this, select a post randomly. And then once I select a post, I can easily set. Now, understand that the type of campaign that we're doing is a campaign for people to message you. Now, there's a message template here. The message template is just automated. You can edit it. You can edit the template to what you want, the questions and the response you want to, you want your customers to be given. Say somebody saying, question 1 says, can I make a purchase? Then you can put in the account details. Question 2 says, I'm interested. Can you tell me more? You can enter the automated response. Add more questions if you have to. This just helps the advert to work well so that even when you're not there to respond, the automated response can always answer people and then you can follow up on the automated response. I hope you get everything that I've just showed you. The moment you're done with this, all you have to do is just to publish your advert. This is exactly how to run your ads right now in 2023. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I'm going to be responding to all the questions. If you've watched my videos thus far, I want to appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Drop your likes. Let me know where you're watching from, and also leave a comment if you have questions or you have anything that you would like me to create a video on. Let me know if you have stuff you want me to create video on as relating to Facebook and Instagram ads or any other type of ad. I'll be creating more videos and more videos about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.